company holds more than 50% parts of another company's share. It's called a holding company, and another company is called a subsidiary company. Suppose there are two companies, A and B. There are two companies. A is a listed company in share market, B is as well as listed company in share market. Now, A company takes a 52%, 51% or 50% share in B company. Means, suppose there are 50,000 or 5,000 shares. We are taking into consideration 5,000 shares in A company, B company. Now, A company taken more than 50% share from B company, means 4,000 shares taken by A company. Now, what is the proportion of the A and B? A company taking 4,000 shares from B company, then remaining share is 1,000. Remaining share is 1,000. Then, what is the ratio? What will be ratio? 4,000 as to 1,000. This is the ratio between the A and B. Now we call A holding company. Why we call A a holding company? Because A company taken more than 50% share from B company, takes up 4,000. Then what will be the ratio? 4 as to 1. This is the ratio. Another company called a subsidiary. Now here A company is a holding company and B company is a subsidiary company. By taking into consideration for the example, suppose there are A and B company. B company having a 5,000 shares. From that, A company taken 4,000 shares. Now, to the B company having a 1,000 shares. Now there is a ratio of 4 as to 1. When you are solve the problem of the holding company, there are 5 to 6 steps. You are going through these 5 or 6 steps, the problem will be completely successful. Now, we are going through all these 5 steps, and lastly, we are preparing a consolidated balance sheet of A and B company. What is the steps of holding company? There are 5 or 6 steps. Sometimes last 6 steps are taken into consideration. First step is find out ratio. First step is find out the ratio. Now, there are two companies, A and B. B company having a 5,000 shares. From that 5,000, A company taken 4,000 shares. Now, what is the ratio? First step is find out ratio. Now here, A company taken 4,000 shares in B company. Then, therefore, remaining 1,000 shares taken by minority. Minority means a subsidiary. What is minority company? Minority company is equivalent to subsidiary company. Which company taken the remaining part of the subsidiary company is called a minority company. This is the first step, find out the ratio. When you have solved this step, you have to obtain 1 mark or 2 marks. What will be the ratio? Ratio is 4,000 as to 1,000. Therefore, ratio will be 4 as to 1. Now, what is the second step? Second step is capital profit. What mean by capital profit? Capital profit means a pre-corporation profit. What is pre-corporation profit or what is pre-incorporation profit? When holding company taken a share of subsidiary company on which date, up to that date, subsidiary company having a which type of profit and loss account and general profit. This is a capital profit. What is capital profit? when holding company taken a part of the more than 50% shares from the subsidiary company on which date, up to that date, subsidiary company having a profit and loss account and general reserve, it's called a capital profit. Means, suppose holding company taken a share on 1st April 2007. Year ending is, or were taken into consideration for January to 31st December. Suppose there are 3 days: 1st January 2017, 31st December 2017, and 30th June 2017. Suppose we are taking into consideration on 30th June 2017, holding company taken a share from subsidiary company on 30th June. On 30th June, holding company acquiring the shares from the subsidiary company. Means, from 1st January 2017 to 30th June 2017, this part called as a pre-incorporation profit, it's a capital profit. It's a capital profit. From the date of acquiring of the shares from subsidiary company up to the date of the 31st December 2017 or the year ending, it's called a revenue profit, or it's called a post-incorporation profit. What is capital profit? On the date of the acquisition of the shares, subsidiary company having which type of profit or loss or general profit. It's the capital profit. Suppose on 30 June 2017 there are profit and loss account 5,000. Just by taking the example. Okay. And general profit is 3,000. Now what is the capital profit? 5,000 plus 3,000 is 8,000 is the capital profit. This profit is up to the date of the acquisition of the shares, that is 30 June 2007. Now, what is the third step? Revenue profit. Third step is revenue profit. Revenue profit. Now, what is revenue profit? Revenue profit or post-incorporation profit means when holding company taken subsidiary company share from that date up to the date of year ending. What is the updation in profit or general reserve? It's the revenue profit. What is revenue profit? Revenue profit or post-incorporation profit. Post-incorporation. This profit is means from the date of the acquisition of the shares to the up to the date of the year ending. It's the revenue profit. Suppose that profit is it's a 5,000 profit from 1st January to 30th June. 1st January to 30th June. In addition, there are 1,000 profit in addition up to the date of the 31st December 2017. There are 1,000 profit. Means profit from 30th June 2017 up to 31st December 2017. There are 1,000 profit. And if there is a general reserve or not, then if there is no, then nil. What is revenue profit? 1,000 is the revenue profit. Now, we are taking into consideration, suppose there are 5,000 profit for January 2017, Generally there is 3,000 after the date of the acquisition of the shares, that is 32,070. Now we are taking this 1,000. Why we are taking this 1,000? Because at the beginning there are 5,000 profit, and at the ending 31st December 2017 there are 6,000 profit. At the ending there are 6,000 profit. Means what is the ratio of profit, or up to the or from the date of the acquisition of the shares there are increase in profit 1,000. Means at the beginning there are 5,000 profit, at the ending there are 6,000 profit. Then in profit, what is the increased level of profit? There is a 1,000. That's why we are taking into consideration there is a 1,000 profit in revenue profit. Now we are going to the fourth step, that is minority interest. Minority interest. What is minority interest? Now look at this part. Then holding company taken up more than 50% of part of the subsidiary company. The remaining part is 1,000 shares. 1,000 shares taken by the minority. How many part or how many amount paid by the minority company for the remaining part of the share? Suppose there is a rupees 10 or 100 face value of the share. Then now taking into consideration there is a 1,000 shares taken by which company? Minority. Now face value of that 1,000 shares, we assume that there is a 10 rupees face value of that 1,000 shares. Then what is the face value? 1,000 into 10 is equal to 10,000. When we are computing the minority interest, we are necessity, or there is a necessity of distributing a part of this capital profit or this revenue profit as per this ratio. Okay. When we are computing the minority interest, there is an addition in minority interest from the part of capital profit and from the part of revenue profit of minority company. As per this ratio 4:1. 4:1 is 4 numbers to holding company and 1 number to minority company. Holding and minority. Now there is a 8,000. 8,000 upon 4 plus 1, 5. 8,000 upon 5. 5 into 5, 8,000 upon 5. How many parts? 4 number is in 1 is okay. Now 1,000. 4:2, 1. 200 is the 1 part and 800 is the 4 part. Okay. 4 number is the 800 and 200 is the 1 part. Okay. Now when we are computing minority interest, there is the addition of minority share in capital profit. What is minority share in capital profit? 1,600. Add minorities share in capital profit. What is the share? 1,600. And also add minority share in revenue profit. What is the 200? What is minority interest? 11,800 is the minority interest. These are the 4 steps of holding company. Now last is this, and the most important stage is a goodwill or capital reserve. Goodwill or capital reserve. What is goodwill? When there is a positive figure, it's a goodwill. When there is a negative figure, it's a capital. Now, what is goodwill or what is capital reserve and how it is computed? When holding company takes more than 50% part of subsidiary company, at that time holding company paid how many amount or how many investment or how many rupees paid for this share. That is taken into consideration. Suppose we assume that for this 4,000 shares, holding company taken 4,000 shares from subsidiary company. And what is the face value of that 4,000 shares? 4,000 into 10, 40,000. If or suppose we assume that holding company taken these 4,000 shares and paid a 50,000 amount for the shares, then we are taking into consideration when we are computing goodwill or capital reserve, there is a amount paid for the share by holding company. We assume that for 4,000 shares, holding company paid 50,000 amount. How many amount paid? 50,000. Now from this 50,000, we are deduct face value of that share. How many shares is there? 4,000. What is the face value? We assume that this 10 is the face value of that share. Then we deduct from the amount placed face value of shares. What is the face value? 4,000 into 10, 40,000. What will be the remaining amount?
90,000.
Less 40,000, there is a 10,000. Now, when we are computing goodwill or capital reserve, now we are adding the part of the capital profit and minority profit or capital profit part of holding company 6,400. We are adding this part form to goodwill as holding share in capital profit. What is the share of holding company? 6,400. What will be the figure? 10,000 plus 6,400 is 16,400. This is a positive figure or negative figure? Positive figure. That's why we are
Goodwill.
taking into consideration there is a goodwill. These are the 5 steps in holding company. According to that 5 steps, we are prepared consolidated balance sheet of holding company as well as subsidiary. Thank you.